Is the game not making any sounds? Should be making music. Why is it not making music? Oh, that would be why. Alrighty. Hello everybody, it's me, Max, and today I want to finish Final Fantasy 1. I did a little bit of grinding, right? Give me a second. So, setting some things up. Anywho, I did a bit of grinding, as I said I would. I got the characters up to 85. It may seem like everything is fine, but during the process, I had some terrible things happen. Karanzi and Shin both died on their own. It was really tragic. So their leveling experience, if you notice, is a little different than mine and Smiley's, who are still alive during all of this nonsense, okay? So, we should be able to finish the game, and we should be able to get everything we need. There's not a lot left over here, and it's mostly just battling. I picked up some spells from these higher end things, and I've updated our gear a bit. Not really much was changed, to be honest. Where the heck is it? Is it up here? It is up here. There just wasn't a whole lot available out there to change things around. It was the spells more so. Me and Shin both now have magic. Shin has access to lower light magic, and I have access to lower dark magic. And so, I asked the fairy we saved. You're the ones who rescued me from that bottle. I'm sorry about running away, but I was just so scared. I'll get you some Oxyal from the bottom of the spring to make up for it, okay? Obtained Oxyale. Hooray! Air will flow out of that water as long as you have it. Kissing is a key item. Strange liquid with that gush's fourth air. I don't think there's anything over here other than an exit. Yeah. Okay. We're continuing our journey outwards. We're plenty strong. So much so that I'm not really worried about these fights or these encounters. Like, even Ronzi hits hard now. He's ridiculous. We do that, don't we? Down, over, and up. It's that town we went to. This feels off. This doesn't feel right. I think it's because I need to follow the water, actually. Maybe I should hit up the town and rest, because I don't remember the status of, like, our spells or anything. Like, I was just looking over at the status screen, yeah, but, I don't remember if at any point we had spent stuff during the grinding and then I hadn't saved or so. I feel like I did in fact hit up the end before I saved my game, but it's a couple hundred gil and we have hundreds of thousands of gil last I checked. Yeah, we're not even hitting. We're not even scraping the bottom of the barrel. Like we're just barely skimming off the top, and it's not even enough to even notice. Okay, fully charged. Good way to start off an adventure. Going and killing the plant monsters. Yeah, we're done it. Okay, waterfall cavern. This is like a maze. Clay golem. Goodbye, golem. I'm hoping to get this done before I have to play FF14 with everybody. I'm actually sitting in the FF14 Duty Finder BC right now, so that I'm where I need to be beforehand. There's usually a lot of fucking around at the beginning of things too, so I might have some extra time. Love this music actually. I know that this is like the updated music, not quite like what it was in the OG thing, but I don't care. I don't care. This shit sounds great. It sounds like what I think was in my head from when I was playing this a long time ago. Not that I particularly ever got this far in it, funny enough. In truth, this is the best I think I have ever done in this game. Oh, hi. Yeah, this'll do. Oh yeah, I'm also trying to eat breakfast. Overkill, but it's fine. Who give a shit? It's the ribbon! I've been waiting. Take this cube. Tiamat Flying Fortress, please. Okay. This is where I think you booked. So why am I so excited about all of that? Where is it? Oop. Where is it? Where's the ribbon? Actually, yeah, genuinely, where is the ribbon? Is someone already wearing it? I'm wearing it. You know what? I will wear it. I will wear the ribbon. I am okay with this. The ribbon makes whoever's wearing it effectively immune to pretty much every status effect in the game. Very powerful accessory. Very, very powerful thing. Sweet. I don't get lost on my way out here. I think I managed to actually get around the entirety of the maze. So I can't wait until we get the adamantite or Sasuke's blade. It's gonna boost our damage considerably. So that place is important strictly for that cube, because I think that cube is the key item you need to actually go and fight the second to last boss of the game. Because the last boss of the game is Chaos themselves. But the second to last boss is Tiamat. What are you doing back over here, Mox? Well, you see, I want another nap. But it doesn't seem like you spent a lot. You're right, it doesn't seem like I spent a lot, and I didn't. That's not the point, though. Hi. You have Oxygale. You are the ones we've been waiting for. Please save the mermaids. Oh. Alright. Get in the barrel. Sunken Shrine. No. So many Sahagin. I have Thunder somewhere. Oh, I have Thunder. Sure, we'll use something. Bye. Almost all of us have maxed out HP. The only one who doesn't is Ronzi. I didn't even notice that we had gotten to that point. Is that a fucking tornado? You know what? No, we're just gonna do as we did. If I do hit 999 though, I might just turn off auto battles or random encounters for a while. So we'll get a point. I don't need money. I won't need levels. Uh-huh. Wouldn't have saved you anyway. Later, fucker. You know, these things aren't giving half that experience, actually. Nah.
Water elementals, oh my.
How do you actually fight like a water elemental if you think about it? I understand magic. Like, that makes sense. And if you have something that has something like ice or thunder or affinity, I can understand that too. Whether that's a spell or like a weapon that is charged with electricity or ice, you know? Damn. That's still about the best we can do for equipment. Thundergun! I don't even mind using the Thundergun. It's not even close to my strongest stuff, and it just gets me out of this stuff. And I can do it a lot. Like a lot. I think I'm going to... I was correct. Way to go. Wow, money. I know that's what I want. Just my seating. I don't know why I get like so restless sitting still. Like my legs bounce and I have to like wiggle around. I don't know why. I'm just like compelled to do so. Light axe. Well, apparently that light axe isn't good enough for any of us. And the fight is over. The question does remain, is Ronzi gonna get 999 health? Mage staff. Nope, apparently nobody wants the mage staff. Didn't even have to get blasted. Alright, we're going bye-bye. That was a lot of money. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Diamond armlet. Well, if the light of the sea is lost, we will turn into sea foam and vanish forever. Oh, God. So I don't need to physically go and rescue any of them. Got it. Moonin. More Moonin. See that chest. I can literally see that chest. Tower stands in the desert to the east of the continent, right? When I saw someone go into the tower, I mostly heard lovely chiming sound. That's me. Thank you. Ah, I cannot have another antidote. I can't possibly eat another antidote. No. No, okay, well maybe just one more. Diamond shield, yeah. Defense rating of 72. We're getting real silly with it. No. Even more money! Yet more money! gloves. The Rosetta Stone. Cool. Diamond helmet. Jin is just all diamond out. I don't know if I want that mithril helm though. I think I want the ribbon. Like, I understand, but like, ribbon. Or maybe it is. And I'm just being silly. I think Roundsy ran out of magic. I might have to switch over to Blazara or something. Sea serpents. Sea scorpions. I'm making food, but high. I'm eating food, also high. Nice.
Hello.
Hello. How about you?
Eh.
Eh?
Eh.
Now hold on. I feel like Out of politeness, I should let you know I am streaming.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to finish Final Fantasy 1 in preparation for Wednesday.
Yeah, fair enough. So that's rare for you. Streaming today.
Uh-huh. I think I missed something. You ain't missed nothing. Is that Rara? Yeah, it's Bronzy. I'm so close to the end, and I don't want to spend the first part of that just beating Final Fantasy 1 so I can replay Final Fantasy 1.
That's fair.
I can't hold any more gil.
You need all the gil.
Did I max out my money?
Apparently.
I did. I did max out my money. Fucking hell. Oh, fuck off. You mean to tell me there's been a sprint button this whole time? I haven't needed to walk at a brisk pace this whole time? Fuck.
Could be done in half the time.
In theory, but I'm also gonna fight encounters more. Which isn't gonna matter here shortly. We are approaching 999. Well, I guess 99. Monsters? Who's putting tornadoes in chests? More monsters, fucking come on. Is it just money in here? I hope it's not just money. I hope there's something else to this. Blizzaga. Giant's close, okay. There's mostly money in here. But it wasn't entirely money. I put salted caramel in my hot cocoa and accidentally drank half of it at once. That sounds not quite like a problem. That sounds like you're enjoying it. God damn it. There were snakes and lobsters and sea trolls in that one.
Oh my.
What do you get the shenanigans today? Hi, Leah. Currently I'm playing Final Fantasy 1. So I can get to FF14 later today, in preparation for the fact that I'm going through pretty much the entire Final Fantasy series, but in my own order. Because after this, you would think, okay, well, I should be going to Final Fantasy 2 right now. I'm gonna go play Strangers in Paradise. Legas. Gayest. Wow. Crown. I got another ribbon. Hallelujah. Roundsy's out of that level of magic. That's unfortunate. Also, you're dying again. I just noticed that your health was a lot lower than it needs to be, so take the energy drinks. Doing a serious playthrough, currently on 6. Love the old turn-based so much. It's good. I definitely don't think I really appreciated these games in my youth, though the opportunity to play a lot of them wasn't always present. But yes, for good measure. Yeah. Like, I had known about a lot of them, but I never really got a chance to play them. The first time I ever really sat down with a Final Fantasy game and really played it, right? Probably wasn't until the GBA version of Final Fantasy IV. And I definitely don't think I got as good of an experience out of it as I would have wanted. Not because of anything about that particular version of the game, but because I lent it to a friend who, in the span of a weekend, beat the whole fucking thing, and then I just had to stare at their completed save file on the damn cartridge, and I just didn't like that. Because I had been playing it for like a month, and they had done it in 3 days. It's fine. It's fine. Well, bullied by a save file. Basically.
Oh, Smiley won't be joining us then.
So it's gonna be me, you, and Shin?
Yeah.
Alright. Do we have a plan?
That's if Shin is joining. I don't know, I haven't heard from Shin today.
Oh. So, we might not have a plan. So, I might be good to just play this until it's done. You humans do impress. I would not have thought to see you here. It's the Kraken! Would you really think you can defeat the Fiend of Water here in my domain? Fools, the dark death shall be your tomb. The high side is the gay side, rest assured. Holy. Do you think they're vulnerable to stop?
Oh, hammer time.
No. They are not vulnerable to stop. Oh. You casting. I guess Bizarre. He'll probably just auto attack this. Or he'll just die. My question, have you ever played Legend of Dragoon? Yes, I have played Legend of Dragoon. That was one of the things that one of my best friends loves that game immensely. And I have it out there. I think I have access to it on my PlayStation. With it's semi-active turn-based combat. That's what I remember mostly from it. Have you played Wild Arms? Cowboy RPG. Legend of Dragoon is my most favorite game in the entire universe. That seems to be about the reaction a lot of people get for it. Because it's like Chrono Trigger, Legend of Dragoon, and what was it? Star Ocean. Yeah. If you ever have to play. Those are the big ones. We should probably rest actually at this town. Re-up our spells. The third nap I have had on this place in less than an hour. Oh, so we got through the second quest section of the Realm Reborn Hildebrand stuff last night. So they gotta go and have the battle on the big bridge. Which Kermit thought was the one that he gets missile from, so they were very adamant about us doing it level synced and as blue mages, which did not go very well.
You don't need to do it level synced.
I know, but he's like, it's a guaranteed thing if you do it level synced.
It's not, it increases the chance, I believe. I don't think it's guaranteed.
He's fine. Because at the end of the day, we had fun.
And battle on the big bridge? No, I don't think it is. I think it's the second one.
Where am I going? It's water. Can't land in water. Why can't I land into ocean?
So there is a new game out that I kind of would like to try. I'm curious to see if they've got like Twitch integration for it.
What's that one?
Legends of Dragaea Idle Dungeons.
That a brand new one?
Yeah. You've got it on your wish list.
Ah.
It literally came out today.
It's a gravestone. It's a gravestone. It's a gravestone. It's a gravestone. There's also the game glitch in that too that I don't know if it's translated to the version of the game. It's fine. Lol. Mine is one that I don't think is ever going to see the light of day again, and that's Xenogears. I think that one is a game that is going to be long forgotten. There, now you can speak Lufanian too. I can speak that new funny language. Hoodray. Oh boy, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Yeah. It may be an old code, but it checks out. Like here-ish. I need to walk. Okay, the sprint doesn't work on the world map, as it turns out. Who'd have thought? You know what? I think this Attack Holy Blazara is fine. Hey, the day I learned that they played was floored because no one had ever knows what I'm talking about, even though it was playable on the PS2, but its PS1 game was completely overshadowed by the release of the PS2. Lufania. Lufania is the descendants of the race that once lived on the clouds, the sky people. Use a vessel you call an airship. It was once built by our ancestor, man by the name of Sid. Look at this pleasant place. The castle floats above high because it was our home. Our ancestors' Mirage Tower is a gateway to that castle. Cool. Let me through. Because of the two secret shops! So we're gonna play through for the complete 100 chest guide, including hidden chests before I got super sick. Oh no! Yes. We can replace... I think we can replace the spell with that. Flare! We get rid of stuff. Congratulations, Ronzi. You can now cast Flare.
Yay.
Hello. Nope. Please let me through, ma'am. Where you leave legendary worries, take this shine with you. We'll grant you passage into the Mirage Tower. Yay! What a sweet little place. Oh, let's take a peek at your reflection in the water. Oh, you're filthy. Use this to wash up. Oh, gross. Why am I always so disgusting? Wyverns. They're nothing. They do 7 damage to the black mage. That's nothing. 98. Oh fuck, I'm gonna hit 99. We'll hit it real soon. Oh shit. And then for the most part, I could just turn off auto battles because they're just not gonna matter. When did I fight 5 years ago? I see. To the Mirage Tavern. Oh no, Sandworm. $98. Very strangely. What are these were-tigers? Wow, a tent. I'm so glad I could have a tent. Iga shield. Money. Vorpal sword. That sounds like a bunch of stuff to give to Shin. Now, I have reached 99 and so has Smiley. Wrong button. No, give me back the ribbon. Oh. You know what? Yeah, I think a white mage having a ribbon too was fine. Holy! There's a golem over here. Black Knights and Nightmares. Well, we did it. Everybody is level 99. Which means I can just turn off encounters. Master, we waited so long. So now it's only scripted encounters and bosses that we will be fighting. So this is just, I'm just gonna breeze through the rest of this, I think. Money! Money! Thor's hammer. Money. Money. Cottage. More money. The Sunblade. Dragon Man. And it'll be fine. Ronzi gets a ribbon now. Congratulations, Ronzi. You get your ribbon.
Huzzah.
Our friend left on a journey to the west. He took the warp cube and went to see our master. Hello. It's a blue dragon. It is no longer a blue dragon. Use a warp cord to travel to the sky. It will take you to the flying fortress. Woo! Okay. We're way above the clouds now. Money, 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 potion. The razor. Oh! Smiley gets Thor's hammer. Good for you, Smiley. It's been a while since you got a new weapon, so. Money. Money. A healing helm. A protect ring. Money. Off we go. Travel to all map locations. Mithril helmet and the cottage. Diamond gloves. I don't think any of that's particularly helpful. Diamond shield. Ribbon. That's a third ribbon. Holy shit. More gil. More gil. No, not quite. Adamantite. That's gonna be very useful here in a bit. The black robe. The white robe. I think I have an idea as to who gets these ones. Or not. Apparently it's weaker than the ruby armlets you guys have. Money. Golden needle. Money. Sasuke's blade. Yeah, I think that's the best weapon that I am going to get. I don't think there's anything better for me in particular. Protect ring. Money. Protect cloak. That is different. Clothes. Clothes! Forces of fire, earth, water, and is converging at a single point. The point in the center of the four orbits, that must be the location. The Chaos Shrine. Hmm. Spooky. Alright, so here is where I need to do two things. One, I need to turn back on random encounters. And for two, I need to save the game. Because the only thing that is the equivalency of a super boss is here. Ronzi, do you know about Final Fantasy I Secret Super Boss?
You mentioned it yesterday.
Yeah. It is the War Mech. It is apparently a real piece of work. Dark Fighter. Not quite what I'm looking for. Just somewhere up in the down here. The Black Land. I may have made a mistake. Not the worst mistake. I can salvage it, but still. Fire. So no, Ronzi, you did not reach max HP.
No, I see that. I suck.
No, it's not that you suck. It's just that you're just very likely to die. Come on, you motherfucker. Reveal thyself! It's not a great chance of finding it. If you aren't living, you're dying, as they say. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm dying.
Dying of fun! Come on, you sons of bitches. Revealed to be the War Mech. And now he's dead. Way to reverse Uno. I was hoping that was going to be it, but nope. Lucky Sevens is the only thing in 7, right?
I think so.
I'm tired, haha, literally nonsense. No worries.
Well done, me, using fire on a fire monster.
That's how you do it. You just used it also on a sentient tornado, so. I'm gonna give this a few more attempts. And then at some point, I'm just gonna say, I guess it was not meant to be. Will not be silenced.
I think what I said was missed.
I think it was. What did you say, sir?
I'm not repeating it.
Oh? Alright. We get so hard, we're so dangerous, we're so scary. I don't think the War Mech wants to show itself.
Apparently not.
I think it's too scared. Yellow Belly Coward. I shall invoke the old magics. I am definitely not going to go and fight the War Mech on the next encounter. It's not happening. It's never gonna happen.
Well, that's me with anything. It usually is true.
Invoking the old magics. The old magics did not appear to work. Lich, Marikath, and the Kraken. You have defeated the fiends and reached my lofty perch. All the better. May the image of Tiamat, the fiend of wind, be the last to burn into your eyes. You know what's fucked up? Tiamat is the first thing you fight in Strangers in Paradise. Alright, Proterra.
Is it trying to pull DMC5 or Demon Souls on you?
That's the idea, I'm sure, behind it. Haste the fighter. Ouch. Holy.
Does it mean did Smiley know the anti-life equation?
Does Smiley know the anti-life equation? There's no life, I believe.
Oh, no life. Oh. Close enough.
Oh, sorry, full life, and then no death. Invisera. Flare. Never mind, we will never cast Flare. Stuffing quiche in your face, right on. I still have never had quiche. I want to. I do want to. Just never had it. I should go find a good quiche recipe. Quiche! Quiche so good. Sounds like it's your favorite. Now all of the crystals are alive. I did it. Alright guys, let's go get the final weapon of the game. I guess I should go back to here and turn off random encounters. I might actually finish this on time for the time that we were going to play Final Fantasy.
Probably.
I gotta go back to the funny dwarves. Because this motherfucker over here wants to make a sword for me. Is that adamantite? Fools, I'll make this to make the finest sword you'll ever wield. It's true. We'll use it for one fight. Excalibur. Go on, take her. She's yours.
That's a black mage weapon.
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
100%. See, I think the deal with
Are there any
Excalibur is anybody can use it.
Really? Okay.
We're definitely getting into Shin. It is the fighter weapon for certain, though.
Yeah.
Okay, well, like poetry, we go back
Are there only
to
4 classes in this one?
No. So there are a total of 6 jobs, and those jobs have a second form, so 12 if you want to be pedantic.
Okay. Well, the other 2, I'm assuming one's monk.
Monk and red mage.
Okay.
You know, I probably should have rested before this, but like, I'm not even. You focus on the four shining crystals: fire, earth, water, and wind. On the black crystal, the flow of time surges and space begins to warp. Just one step forward and you'll travel back 2,000 years in time. Okay, well, never mind. Alrighty. And so we begin. Monster! It's a death sign. He died, as his name implied. A dry ether. Elixir. The heart from the beginning of the game. And a new path is available. Oop. Started going on autopilot there for a second. Run! Oh hey! We gotta kick your ass again. You know what, Ronzi? You might get a cast flare after all. He did 1 damage. Let's see the next fight. Protect ring, not particularly helpful. It's another Sasuke's blade.
Full Chuck Show.
Poor JoJo. It's an elixir. The door was right there. Oh, hello, lady. Everybody get a little bit of protection. You like ice. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Uh-oh. They just tried to execute Shin. Where's it go? Let's use the actual big magic. Fine, mon femme, let's see. So right. Hello, Silo. Hi. You look good. Honestly, just use Flare. Just use Flare. Yeah, Flare was the better decision. Why wasn't I using Flare before? Why don't I use Flare? I have a Flare for such things. Alrighty. Nobody wants any high potions. But Ronzi and Shin, or not Shin, Smiley get to drink a bunch of ethers. God damn these mazes. Tired of them. It's the Kraken! We know what to do. Protera. Haste. Invis. Haste. Holy. Play. I'm actually surprised that fucker is still alive after all that. There it goes. He was holding on by a thread. Got it. Alright, time to go get the secret sword. Look at that, Ronzi. You get the Masamune.
Huzzah.
Nuts. Alright, before we do this again, just high potion everybody. Ethers! And now we fight Tiamat again. Protera. Hey. It's really not even that much of a threat. Haste. Stop casting fire. It's not that effective. Wow, 16 attacks and I only did that much damage, huh? That's more like it. Stop it with the fire. Oh, dead. That actually drained a bit of our resources. Not that badly, mind you, but still. Alright. The finale. The final of the fantasy. There you are, you fucker. Do you remember me? I was once the most renowned knight of Cornelia. It's Garland. 2,000 years from now, you killed me. I am Garland. Oh, you defeated me then. But the four great forces saved me by sending me back in time. Once here, I sent the four fiends into the future, where they shall again use the great forces to send me into the past. In 2,000 years, I will remember none of this. But I will be reborn again here, and even as you die again and again, I shall return, born again, to this endless cycle that I have created. Right. ADHD bird sounds. Alright, we know how this goes. We know how this goes. Haste. Haste, haste, temper, 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 temper. Sacco. Oh wow, he's actually hurting. It's fine though. The white mage is prepared. Holy fuck! Oh god, Ronzi almost died. That would have been really bad.
No.
Okay, let's heal it up. Heligo was a good choice. Let's do another one of these. Get the last temper out there onto me. That could have been much worse. We're good to continue knowing. missed themselves with their own null, huh? Holy. God damn, he's got a lot of health. You know, for somebody who does not train the sword, you do a surprising amount of damage considering everything. Kiriga.
Unrealistic.
Well, let's haste you. The way this fight's going, you might actually be able to pull off the combo. Also, fuck. We Kiriga the wrong person. It was the right person at the time. Hold on. Elixir. Holy. Oh, don't die. Almost died, but didn't quite. That was almost it for me. Woo! I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Flashing on stream? Oh my.
Yeah. I am actually surprised he's still not dead. Holy shit. Firaga! I chose the right time to heal. God damn, Ronzi. You're keeping up with the trained fighters as far as damage. Oh. Oh, he died. "13 minutes to spare." The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. The light of the four crystals restored the forces: wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. But magnified by the four forces meant to guide our world, that trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. Monsters had run rampant as the world sank into darkness. But all that is now past. With the four forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew. A world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland himself await. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? None can say. It seemed the cycle in which time had fallen would last forever, But the bravery of 4 young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will ever recall the struggle before endured, for breaking the chain means that it never existed. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds lives on. Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reach for the heavens even as they fell. A tale of souls and swords. And now their return is upon us. With the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts, they will quietly watch over our world. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended, that the power of light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart. For you are the warrior who crossed time. You are the bringer of light. You know what a cool way to end a game. I actually do think Final Fantasy 1 still holds up, actually. I think it's a fun game still. It still has a good amount of customization and options. The bosses are neat. The music is still good to listen to. All in all, I like it. To the fans across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew who brought the originals to life, we offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. Oh, I really like this credits, actually. Oh, we did it. Beat Final Fantasy 1. The first step in the journey. Now, I promised Lotus that this month I was going to play Cult of the Lamb with them on Tuesdays. I believe it was Tuesdays anyway. But I did promise them this. So Wednesdays are going to have to be the Final Fantasy anthology shit. Oh, big stretch. Oh, that felt nice. And after much discussion, especially with you, Ronzi, it is Strangers in Paradise I will be playing next. I got it set up on my PlayStation. I'll be spending time tonight and or tomorrow getting that ready. And we'll get to see what Final Fantasy 1 as through the lens of the creators of Neo. And, what a Final Fantasy game played like a Dark Souls game is. I did some practice last night on it, actually, after I got it installed, so I could remember how the game functions, so I'm not necessarily scrambling to remember how things go, and I forgot how aggressive that game actually is. Like, it wants you to be in the shit, just tearing things to pieces. But it also
aggressive chaos noises.
Oh, very aggressive chaos noises. But it also wants you to have, like, almost frame-perfect defenses. Your defenses are deployed incredibly fast, but the enemy's attacks are also deployed incredibly fast to sort of match it. Did you ever play Strangers?
No.
I see. So one of its key mechanics is you have a block button, but that's not how you're supposed to defend yourself, per se. Because what you actually have is a separate parry button. And that parry button works on everything. And on certain attacks, it's also a blue mage button, as you get to eat enemy abilities that are purple, and then you can use them in retaliation for quick things, almost like a consumable for that move.
Kind of parry breathing.
Uh-huh. It also does incredible damage to stance because this is a game post, why am I forgetting that game from Software that's about being the assassin? Why am I forgetting it?
Ghost of Tsushima?
That's not a From Software game.
Not From Software?
Sekiro.
Oh.
It's a post-Sekiro game. So stances are a thing. So breaking... You can kill enemies by killing their HP, but you'll kill them faster if you can basically break their stance and use the auto kills. That's true of bosses too, of which they have 2 bars for it. The first bar will get them down to half health, the second bar will get them to dead. And it's a treat. Because not only are they very visceral, the main character of Strangers in Paradise, one Jack, is an unhinged psychopath. He's genuinely if Doom Guy was a Final Fantasy character. And he's so fucking funny for it. Genuinely, like, against the first boss, when you break their stance, you go into a fist fight with them, you both throw your weapons and start punching each other. And the first time I did it, Jack said, "Oh, fuck yeah!" Like, he's been waiting all day to do this! Like, could you imagine if your paladin in a raid just suddenly threw their weapons aside and just started boxing the fucking boss?
Paladin's secretly a monk.
Right, it's ridiculous. It's fucking hilarious. There are some things I'm thinking about from having just played the first Final Fantasy that I'm realizing they drew from for Strangers in Paradise to make it make some sense, or at least they tried to make some context with it. I think they mess up the story a bunch. But the story in Final Fantasy 1 was pretty bare to begin with. How's the game going? We won. We did it. Hello, Lily.
Hey, Lily.
I'm gonna be playing all of the Final Fantasies, Lily. All of them. Excuse me. You know, now I think about it, I am surprised we haven't seen chaos yet in Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah, we have.
We have? No, Steven, see all the games they had, and they found this.
Yeah, the Crystal Tower.
That's not chaos.
I thought that was chaos.
No, it's the king, the Elegant King.
What's the giant cloud at the end?
That's Cloud of Darkness. That's not chaos.
Fair enough.
Cloud of Darkness is the enemy of Final Fantasy III for the Onion Knights.
Okay. They're probably saving chaos then. Just the same as they're saving the Final Fantasy VII collab.
They got close with Sephiroth.
Yeah. I mean, there's enough references to 7 already in the game, right? I mean, you've got Cloud's outfit. You've got the bike. I've got to say the Golden Saucer.
The Golden Saucer, I guess, did get popularized from 7.
Because I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I was fairly certain the Golden Saucer's first appearance was 7. I could be wrong.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna say do it, Sylaps. I'm gonna put this on the wish list. This seems like a wholesome game, actually. He recommended me a thing because he was looking at Final Fantasy games, and he found Super Lesbian Animal RPG. And it seems like it's not quite what you think it'd be. But no, there's a bunch of Final Fantasy games out there. And not all of them are necessarily the mainline stuff. There's so many spin-offs. That's why I had to decide what spin-offs I was going to be playing for this. It has the highest reviews in that search. That seems strange, but also, it is what it is. And again, you could also just look up the series of Final Fantasy. That has its own category. And of the Final Fantasy games that are on here, I don't own or have access to 3 of them. Only 3.
Which 3?
World of Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy IV: The After Years, which is one I need to pick up. And I technically don't own a copy of Type 0 yet. You can search series by the catalog? Yeah. If you go into search and then type in a series like Final Fantasy, you'll see at the bottom, browse by, and then Final Fantasy will appear on its own.
I mean, World of Final Fantasy exists on Steam.
No, yeah, it does. I just don't own it.
It's not got... Its recent reviews are not great, apparently.
Because it's not great. It's really not. Type 0 is weird. Type 0 is really fucking weird. And the characters you play are even stranger, and the beginning of that game is just a nightmare. Like... Okay, so here's how I'll put it. You know how in Final Fantasy XIV, because we've been playing, and if any of you here don't know what I'm about to talk about, you should probably be hanging out in Ronzi's stream more.
Why would you want to do that? You don't want to.
So you can get the context of what I'm about to rant about. You know how we only really get to see the full scale of kind of like what the Garleans are doing in their occupation of things in Heavensward. Or not Heavensward, Stormblood.
Yeah.
And how cruel and fucked up it actually is.
Oh, we haven't even touched on it, mate.
It's true. But we get a glimpse, right?
No, we don't even get a glimpse. All we see is a falling leaf. We have seen nothing.
That's how Final Fantasy Zero starts. Is a dude going through a war-torn city between these two factions and this chocobo, and they get fucking shot. And it is him and this dying chocobo bleeding out in high definition together in the fucking streets.
Type 0 is meant to be completely messed up in terms of story,
It's
right?
super fucked. It's super fucked.
Isn't it? It's like what? Child wolf? They're like child soldiers and
It
shit.
is child soldiers, and it's children of a particular group all together that have to fight their friends. To the death, even.
It's Battle Royale, the video game.
It's messed up. It's really weird to play too, because it was a fucking PSP game that then got ported outwards to the bigger consoles. And that meant they had to translate the controls of the simplified controls of a PSP onto bigger hardware. And you know what? They did not do a very good job of it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
It's not unplayable, it's just awkward. Something else I heard that it definitely is still fan theory, but it's a cool one. Is that Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy VIII are in the same world.
5 and 8.
Yeah. From going around through some of the ruins and the structures of the world, and the weird, just nonsense locations that don't really have anything there, make sense in the context of the ruins from the end of Final Fantasy V. And the locations look very similar. In fact, one of the big hidden dungeons in Final Fantasy VIII, the like sunken temple place that you go to.
The one where the one where you find like
Bahamut.
ultimate weapon or Bahamut, yeah.
Looks almost identical to where the Earth Crystal fucking shatters in 5.
Right.
And there's a bunch of other little bits. That's the one that I think of. Again, it's very much so like, if it's the case, that's pretty cool, but there's nothing that's ever been stated that they're linked, and I feel like if they really were truly linked, there'd be a thing a little closer to it. There is a strong argument, however, about, X-Death and Ultimecia being born from the same source of the void.
Right.
But again, that's all heresy, whatever. Hearsay? Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same with 10 and 7.
That's
the same world.
That's sort of a connection because there's a guy named Shinra who goes traveling the stars later.
Yeah.
And the idea that the Shinra power plant and all of that comes from him. And I think that's
Hello, by the way.
X2. Hello! I just beat Final Fantasy 1.
I was gonna say, you're playing the wrong Final Fantasy.
I'm not playing the wrong Final Fantasy. Shin, you have heard, right, that I'm playing through all of them?
Yes.
And I had to figure out which one of the side games I was going to play too.
As much as people complain about it, I honestly think 10-2 is worth worth a.
Oh, of course, it's very fun. It's the dress. I don't remember the name of it specifically, but the dress
Dress
stuff. Yeah, dress spheres. Those are cool. Those are really fun. I actually like the main 3 characters that you play as more than most of the cast of base 10. There are a few exceptions, of course, one of which being Orin's the best. Like, undoubtedly Orin is the best. And I do like Titus, despite how I know a lot of people feel about Titus, and that's because Titus on the outside and Titus on the inside are 2 different people.
I have to admit, in both games, Riku does my head in.
Oh, you don't like Riku?
The whole Japanese trope of the Genki girl. Oh, I could not be around somebody like that in real life. I would end up shouting at them.
I see.
and then there's Waka.
Oh God, yeah.
Let's not talk about Waka.
I mean, I like
You know?
you know.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna go find a video and I'm gonna share it of this SFM that somebody made of some individuals playing Final Fantasy X and talking about Waka. I'm gonna put it in off topic.
Yeah. I mean, like, I liked Waka when I was younger, and not as aware of things. But now looking back on it, it's like, no.
Oh no, it's
pretty fucking bad.
Really terrible, and I don't remember it really getting better.
No, he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Waka just annoys me. And then Waka in 10.2, I just want to kill.
Because he ends up with Lulu.
Yes. She's mine.
I only have one Final Fantasy character that I despise just wholeheartedly no matter what, and they only get worse as things go on, and that's fucking Snow from 13. Oh my god! I wish everything bad could happen to him and worse.
Is Snow the one with the bandana?
Yeah. And the trench coat.
Yeah.
Dude.
I know who they are. I don't know anything about them. I had never played any of 13.
He is responsible in the first, 10 minutes of him showing up for the death of hundreds of refugees.
Oh,
that he put guns into their hands and sent them out onto the front lines because they didn't have a choice. Because, in his own words, heroes don't make a plan.
He's actually also responsible for the entirety of Lightning's involvement.
Uh-huh. He sure the fuck is.
He's basically the reason why the whole game happens. Because he's a fucking idiot.
Heroes not making a plan is fine if you are solely responsible for your own actions. The problem is the people that you put into the into harm's way in the line of fire as essentially a form of militia. You are no longer a hero, you are a military leader. That gives you different responsibilities.
He will throw those responsibilities away and he denies any wrongdoings within his actions. And he is also the initial single motivation for one character following you, and that's Hope. And Hope only wants to go along with you so he can shank Snow to death.
Part of me wishes he had.
I wish he had too.
From the sounds of things, you are explaining the villain, but I am imagining that he is actually a playable character.
The villain is like space rocks.
Space rocks.
No, it really is.
That's not even like that's what they are. They're fucking space rocks, and they turn you into a space rock if you do good, or they kill you and turn you into a monster if you do bad. What do you need to do? Fuck if they know, but go do it.
Fair enough. I've hit like myself as well.
Okay, cool.
Jesus
I'm gonna go raid
Christ.
your thing since I did my bit.
Why would you do that?
Because
Why
I
do
did your
that?
bit. And I
Why?
don't stream Final Fantasy 14 hardly.
But why me? There are other people.
Because I'm gonna be on your thing, so it's relevant.
Going live. We are number one.
We are number one. I am looking forward to doing